Hey there, Sagittarius. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. Welcome to your week of April 18th, 2022 reading. We're going to be looking at your past over here, behind Journey's shoulders. We're going to be looking at your present here in the center and some future cards over here on the right. We're also going to look at a card to keep in mind for the week and a oracle message at the end here for you, just a last little bit of advice to send you on the way. Hopefully everything is going good and resonating with you. It's a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate or parts of it don't resonate, don't worry, it's just not your message or part of your message. So don't feel like I'm trying to attack you or something here. We're just trying to get it out. Maybe it's resonating with someone else instead of you. So here we are, fat cat getting in the way. We got the devil as your buddy. Oh, my chonky boy. You gotta stay off of the reading, buddy, please. No, don't be like this. He's fighting me every step of the way. He's so loving. He's such a loving boy. He's too much. He's too much sometimes. Oh, look at him. Look at this. He's struggling. I'm sorry he's struggling with me so much. But your card to watch out for is the devil. It's Capricorn's card. It is a card of, look at you. It's a card of, devilish things. Maybe you're dealing with a person this week, or watch out for people who are like the devil, who are kind of trying to trying to manipulate you or trying to work you to do things for them in their favor, things like that. It's also a card of try not to be, chained to things in your life, right? And being aware that those things that are chained to you, you can take the chains off anytime you want. It's not necessarily something that you're bound to forever and ever. It feels that way because you get kind of you can't see the forest for the trees kind of situation going on here. And it can be very devastating that way for you. You can feel like, oh man, nothing I do works out, or I can't get away from the situation for some reason, whatever it may be, like addictions, like smoking or drinking or something, right? You can feel chained to them. You can feel like, oh, I have to do this in order to keep going. It's not that you have to, it's that these things make you feel that way, right? And of course, the devil can also represent just play, have fun, enjoy your life too. So we'll see how that may apply to you. Maybe that's already resonating with you. But we'll start things off here. We got Strength, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands here. Lots of energy here in your past. The Strength card being Leo's card, Sagittarius. So maybe you have Leo in your chart, and if you do, it means you're coming in a strong way. But the Strength card alone just means you're coming in very strong too anyway. You just have a very good willpower about you. With the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Wands here, I feel like you're really taking action, really going after what you want, realizing that, there's no such thing as a perfect moment, or realizing that, you can wait on the shore all you want, but what you really want is out there. It's out in the wild world. You need to go out and pursue it and chase it. It's not going to come to you. You have to go out and get it yourself here. And I feel like that's really nice. That's a really good energy here. And I feel like you're trying to move things very quickly. Like this is something you're very passionate about, something you're trying to achieve at this time. So let's look at some clarifiers for that and see what we got. We're struggling with this big boy here. This whole reading, he's been giving me hell tonight. We got the 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving on like something is good now, but there's better out there, right? You're not complacent. You're not necessarily not satisfied, but you're just not complacent here. Page of Pentacles as well, saying like you're going to be moving forward. You're planning for the future. You know what you want. You know what you want to grow into. You know what you want to build here, right? And the Devil repeating here. So again, I feel like you're either taking the chains off in your life and going and pursuing the things you want, or you're being a little more playful and not being so restricted. Like the Page of Pentacles can be quite, kind of let your hair down, be young and free and wild here, but also being responsible too, right? You're also just being like, okay, let's, not do anything crazy or wild here, but let's have fun and still be like a responsible person, right? I feel like some of you, maybe when you were younger, might have got hit with that label, like they're mature for their age, or they're responsible with money when you're like a teenager or something, right? I know I got hit with that label when I was very young too. So in your present, I'm sorry to bug you here, Journey. We got the Hierophant, the 6 of Cups, and the King of Swords here. Hierophant saying like you're learning, you're growing, you're moving on with purpose, right? With the Six of Cups, you're also maybe a little nostalgic for the past. Maybe someone from your past is coming in. Maybe it's a devil here. Maybe you need to watch out for. And the King of Swords is saying, like, if this is a situation you're going up against, you need to attack it. Well, not attack it, but you need to come at it in a very, like, kind of like analytical way, right? You need to kind of look at things in a very factual way and take the emotion out of things, right? Because I feel like this devil, if it is a person you're dealing with, they're kind of saying, like, they're going to try and prey on nostalgia. They're going to try and prey on your past, you know, how you used to be with them, and they're going to try and work that into their favor here. Again, with the Hierophant, like, you need to learn from the past. You need to learn from past mistakes and make sure you're not falling into their trap. And with the King of Swords, the best way to do that is to, again, take the emotion at it and see, like, how are they behaving? Is this something they did before? Does it seem like they've changed? Does it seem like they're up to their old BS, right? That kind of thing. So let's get some clarifiers going here. I feel like you've moved on from a past relationship, whether romantic or not. And this person's just trying to get back. They're trying to be like, oh, well, you know, you may have moved on from me before, but I've changed or something like that. So let's see what we got. See if we can get a little more detail on this person. Got the Emperor here. Maybe they've matured. It's possible. The Tower, some sort of big change here. And the Two of Wands. I feel like this person has changed. Like, they're kind of coming at you with a more mature energy with the Emperor and the Tower. Like, they've made a significant change in their life and they want stability. It's up to you whether you want to take them back or not. For myself, I don't think, like, especially if it's like an ex, I don't feel like this is, for me, exes are exes for a reason, right? They're kind of people who, you know, they come into your life, teach you a lesson, and then, you know, they kind of move on, or you move on from them here. But this person seems like they kind of want to make amends, or maybe they're trying to, you know, show that they've matured. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to take them back. It's up to you, right? You don't have to make that decision. You don't have to make that. You don't have to make the choice. Like, it's not like it's a one-way street. Like, you have to take them back because they've matured and stuff. You can say, like, you know what, I've moved on and that's great for you and I'm happy for you, but I'm trying to find something different here. And we get that here too with the Death card in your future, the Justice card, and the Queen of Wands here. This is really nice. Death card talking about cycles coming to an end, things changing. Like, you've changed, they've changed. I feel like this is kind of a thing where, you know, maybe they've matured and they're kind of the person you wanted them to be back then, but now you have your eyes set higher, right? You know, like, it's kind of like you've both changed, but you both changed, you both matured, but you've changed in such a way that it's like, that's not really what I want anymore. It's kind of how I'm feeling. Maybe that doesn't resonate with you. Maybe you still do feel for this person. They've changed in the way you want, but that's up to you, whether you decide to take them back or not, or decide to allow them back into your life here. With Justice here, I feel like you need to be fair to yourself. I feel like not just fair to yourself, but fair to them. And again, I feel like that's not, maybe, you know, seeing, hearing them out, that kind of thing. But again, you got to be fair to yourself. Like, is this something you want to get pulled back to them, or do you want to move forward, right? And if, you know, I feel like with all this moving forward energy you have, I feel like it's nice that they've come back and they've tried to make amends, but that doesn't mean that you have to go back to them, right? You don't have to go back. You can still move forward if you want. And with the Queen of Wands here, I feel like you just be positive, you know, just be a positive person about this. Just try to be careful here. You know, maybe this person is kind of underlying, like, they got all this kind of, like, you know, change and such, but we got the Queen of Wands here too, which maybe they're really just after this, right? Maybe they're presenting as such, but they've got kind of like this, I really kind of want to just get to the sexual stuff. I want to, you know, have that kind of a relationship with you. You know, maybe that's what they really want deep down, and they haven't changed, and they still aren't doing what's fair for you. Or maybe that's kind of something that this is why they're kind of appealing to you right now, because they see how charismatic and confident and stuff you are, and they kind of want to say, like, wow, I missed out and I want to make a change so that I can, like, level up to match you, that sort of thing. Again, it's up to you what you do. You're an adult, you know, I get, you know, not for me to judge. I'm a pre-recorded message. So what I would really say though, for myself, if it was me in your shoes, I would want to move forward. It's like, thank you, that's great, I'm glad you matured, but, you know, forward is where I want to be. I hope you find the person you are meant to be with, right? So let's get some clarifiers and then an oracle card to tie this all off. Let's see what we got for you. The Nine of Pentacles, card of independence, card of being on your own. It's also a card of, being independent and enjoying what you've built up already, right? And I feel like you've built up without this person, right? You've done this on your own. They're kind of coming back, right? And it's kind of like they're kind of want to be like, oh, well, I helped you get there. And while they're not wrong, they kind of inspired you to move on and, make what you have for yourself now. That doesn't necessarily mean that they, helped you hand in hand, right? So it's not like they kind of want to enjoy the work you put in on yourself afterwards. That might be how some of them are kind of coming at you with. We got the Empress here too. Empress is all about abundance, opening up your mind to that mindset. It's about enjoying and being generous, as well as drawing on an infinite energy to power yourself to get what you want. And if you want this person, sure, you can take them. That's absolutely there. If you want to move on, you can still have abundance. This person isn't necessarily someone you're going to miss out on, right? This person has been there before and could be there again, but you could also have more and different or better, right? Like, it's all up to you. And we got the King of Wands here as well. Again, divine connections, I feel like, are abound regardless, whether this is like the person you go with or not. There is a divine connection out for you because we have the King and Queen of Wands here. And we have the Emperor and the Empress as well. So I feel like in the future, though, you are going to find your person, whether it's them or someone else. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's probably someone else. But again, you got to make your own decisions. You got to choose your own life. You got to make your own choices. So, excuse me, got the hiccups. Got the hiccups here, Sagittarius. Let's tie it all off, though. Let's see what we got for you for your oracle message. Your last little bit of advice here, all right? We've got for you the Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So I feel like that's kind of maybe your best approach for this person in the past is slow and steady. Don't rush straight back into something with them. See if they, if they've got what it takes to back up what they're saying. Are they proving themselves? Are they, showing you every day that this is the person they want to be, right? This is the person you want them to be. That's legitimate. Don't rush into this, right? We got the King and Queen of Wands here. They are very much people who are, kind of a little quick to jump to things, so quick to move, right? Not quite as fast as like the Knight of, like the Swords, of course, especially the Knight of Swords, but they're just kind of those people that are going to move forward here in the future in a very quick way. They're very deep to love, very easy to submit to their passions here. So I would say be aware of that. Be aware that you need to take things slow with this person to see if they really are living up to things, especially if this is someone from the past. You got to see if they're worth the trust, right? You got to build that back up. They shouldn't be allowed to just come in and take what they want, because, I've changed, right? You say you've changed, right? But have you actually done the work? I'm going to be the judge of that, right? I'm going to be the judge of whether that's something I want to get involved with again, right? Let them earn it, let them earn it. See if they'll earn it, right? Not necessarily let them earn it. Don't let them have it for free, right? This person is someone who feels like they've burned you in the past, but let's see if they're, really changed and really put in the work, right? So hope that helped you out. Hope that resonated with you. If you want to help out the channel, of course, a like or a comment really let me and YouTube know you like what I do here. If you really like what I do here, you can stick around by hitting that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and that way you can stick around and get notifications when I upload new videos every week. And of course, you can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one and see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. And I hope to see you in the next video. Oh, yes.